Hey friends, at the risk of turning some of you off with this video, Brussels sprouts are my favorite green vegetable, and this time of year they are in harvest and they're absolutely wonderful. These are California Brussels sprouts from Trader Joe's, really huge. What I do is I score them so they cook in the center, because those centers can get pretty big and you don't want them, the outside to get mushy and the inside to be hard. So I score all of them, rinse them, and then what I'm doing right now is I'm just browning them. You can see I'm just kind of scorching them at medium heat with a little bit of oil in the pan. You can use olive oil. I'm using a canola oil here right now, but as long as you have a good quality cold pressed oil, it's all good. And what they're going to do is they're going to get a brown caramelization on the side there, like you were roasting them, except this method is a lot quicker. So that's what I'm doing over here, over medium heat. What I do is I cover them to expedite the process and to keep them moist while I do this. Alright, you can see the nice color there we've gotten. So after those have gotten caramelized around the edges, I'm going to add some water to the pan. And what you want to do here is you want to steam these vegetables, but you don't want to boil them. Okay? Boiling them is going to make them mushy. And what we want to do is we just want to impart that nice caramelized outer edges, which are kind of fun. And that's actually probably a little bit too much. The idea is that we just want to steam them and keep the goodness of the vegetable in without making your vegetables mushy like your typical American meal. And these guys will take a little while to cook through, so we don't want to boil all that water off. And then I cover it, and I'm going to turn that down to lower heat for about 10 minutes. Alright, these guys have been doing their thing for a while. This is perfect, you can see, because that water's evaporated totally. That is actually what you want. Remember how much water we had in when we covered it up 10 minutes ago? Well, this is perfect now. So what I like to do at this point is season them with some sea salt. I only use sea salt. And black pepper. Just put a little bit of that in there as well. Kind of get those flavors going in there. And then what I like to do is I've turned off the heat. Okay? And now I'm going to cover it and let those just rest until they cool down, and this will ensure that the interiors of the Brussels sprouts are completely cooked. Maybe just angle that a little bit off the heat with that stove turned off. Hey guys, getting in the camera frame to test these out for you. Check it out. Those look good or what? If you're a Brussels sprouts fan like I am, that sure does look good. Let's try them out. Look at that, perfectly done. See that caramelized action going on there? Not mushy. The sea salt imparts that, or brings out the flavor very nicely. Are you a fan of sea salt? I love this stuff. Man. I realize some people really despise Brussels sprouts. Kind of like broccoli. They get a really bad rap. But my God. Check out that color. If you're a Brussels sprouts fan right now, or if you're a Brussels sprouts fan, you are loving this shot. Matter of fact, this might be the thumbnail of this video. What else can I say about these? They're dense. You can just sense the nutrition. Vitamin C, minerals. Brussels sprouts are like little green worlds of nutrition. They're so dense, they just remind me kind of like of a planet unto themselves, where nutrition lives. You know, Trader Joe's has great Brussels sprouts. These came on the stalk, on the big stalks, like for $4. Check out the size of these California Brussels sprouts. I've grown these in the garden before. When you twist them off the stalk, that's what I do, is I twist them off the stalk. And then when I mentioned I score them there, what I do is I slice off, take two. I slice off where it meets the stalk right there. There's like a vegetal kind of nub there that's just no good. So I slice that off right into the sprout, but not too much that the leaves start separating from the sprout. Just slice off maybe like that much where you twisted it off the stalk. And then I slice into it so that it cooks evenly, as mentioned before. It's a powerhouse of vegetal density. That's what I'm getting at. Brussels sprouts are a powerhouse of vegetable density. You know what's nice too about this recipe, and yes, I am going to pick that sprout off of the floor when this video is over, are these extra bits of leaves, of the caramelized leaves that are in the pan. They're kind of crunchy. They have a little bit of that almost semi-burnt flavor. But they're really good. They're fun bits to eat. Have you guys enjoyed this video? Please post your comments below. Join the discussion. Do you love Brussels sprouts as much as I do? Or do you hate them? Look forward to hearing both sides, as well as any of your favorite recipes from you Brussels sprouts fans in the audience. It's ramping up for the holiday season. You might hear the snowplow right there. Yeah, it's coming. Thanksgiving, Christmas, Hanukkah, the holidays, Ramadan. Those of you who are into holiday cooking, remember to keep your nutrition going. Brussels sprouts are a great, hearty vegetable dish for the harvest season. Plus, they're a late harvest vegetable. You know, kind of like these guys. Another one of my favorite vegetables, buttercup squash. And, of course, your acorn squash. I love this stuff. A little butter, brown sugar maybe, ginger. That's another recipe video. Subscribe to my channel for more. Please give this video a thumbs up. And thanks for joining me today. One more.